Calmer Waters 22. How are all you beautiful, amazing, abundant souls doing? Have you been feeling alive with this new energy? Have you been feeling like you have actually moved closer to your timeline that you so desire? Do you see the newness in your present moments? Are you honoring that? Are you seeing it? And if you are you putting out to source, your higher self, your ancestors, all the beautiful angels, that you are in an abundant gratitude nature, having so much gratitude for actually making it to this point, and knowing that you would, that blind faith that you knew you would get there, as long as you stayed the course, as long as you moved upward and onward, and you actually took the time to work on all the areas that you were noticing were unbalanced and out of place in your in your auric field, your personality, your interactions with others. So if you are feeling like you did move towards your desired timeline or your desired destiny, then congratulations, because you have literally quantum leaped into an energy field that took a lot to get there. It took a lot out of you, and you did it. So I hope if you did do that and you are there, that you are celebrating. I hope you're taking the time to actually give back to yourself for all the hard work that you have put in to get there, because it wasn't easy. It took a lot out of you. It took probably a lot of tears, probably took a lot of looking at yourself like, wow, I didn't know you needed this much work. So congratulations. I'm very proud of you. And for the ones that don't feel like they've made it to that point yet, you will. Don't give up on yourself. Remember, never give up and never give in. You will get there. You probably just were more in denial in certain areas. You were probably, wearing the rose-colored glasses, and it wasn't necessarily that you didn't want to change. You just didn't see how you could. Okay. That doesn't mean it's over, because it's not over. Remember, I said, if you're still here, you're still in the race, in the rat race, you can change. You still have the opportunity to, you still have the ability to, and you don't need to feel like you're a failure. You don't need to feel like, if you didn't make it here by now, then you won't. All of that is an illusion. And I am here to encourage you to keep going, keep working on yourself, keep setting those healthy boundaries. Also, when you are feeling like you did not make a quantum leap into your desired destiny or outcome, you need something, babe?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I thought you were about to come give you a kiss to
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I love you. It's good.
If you want to keep that, you can always edit it out. I can edit it when we just took that out. But I know you talking. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I was just coming here to say, woman, you are my peace.
And you are my peace. Gratefully.
I love you.
I love you. Okay, it was my lovely husband who was checking on me, y'all.
So they won't be able to come in. My apologies, my queen.
Okay, thank you. And no, I'm not editing this out, because this is real life. And listen, If I meet you in person and my husband comes to me and says, hey, I love you, honey, and whoopty womp, it is what it is. I don't need to, what am I going to do? Tell him to get out the store? We not edit out shit. I just don't like the kiddos to be in the camera, okay? So hold on, let me turn this fan. It's a little hot, y'all. But if you feel like you haven't made strides to your desired outcome in life, or your present moment, or the areas where you really, the life you see for yourself and the visions, if you feel like you haven't even gotten close to that, you will. It's just you haven't decided yet to be 100% transparent with the things that you need to cut out of your life, the old patterns that you have been working in that no longer serve you. Okay, so this doesn't mean that you're out of the race. It just means you got to still work on some things, and you have the ability to do that. Now, before we get started on the topic, I wanted to read this. Like, I love reading out messages in a bottle, because you do get messages everywhere, from everywhere, and they all are meant to help you. If you slow down a little bit, pay attention, and get the message. Okay, let me have something to drink before we get started. Yummy. Alrighty. So I got this postcard in the mail from one of my children's schools, right? And I thought it was just so beautiful. It does, well, let me read it and then we'll go from there. So it says, I am a brave parent. Parenthood, a lifelong adventure of fun, challenges, joy, and battles. I've got this. I know it says I am a brave parent, but I looked at this message as a collective message. So you don't have to be a parent to receive this beautiful message. And what I got out of it is, we do go through lifelong adventures of fun, challenges, joy, and battles. And we do have this. We do have the story. We got this. Whatever it is that we face, we are getting through it. We can get through it, and we can come out like a phoenix rising, like I always say, because it is so true. So I just thought that was so fitting for today's topic. And I hope you received that message in a bottle with love, abundance, and joy. Okay? So today's topic is, I have it written down here in my handy dandy notebook, and it's keep your commitments, honor your word. What do I mean by that? I want to state everything that I discuss with each and every one of you is things that I work on myself. Okay, so we are in this together. We are doing this as a collective, and I am proud of all of us, including myself. So what this means is, when you keep your commitments, like I'm going to give an example. Say your cousin is like, hey, ma'am or sir, would you like to go out on the boat this weekend and let's have some fun in the sun, right? And you're all for it, right? You're feeling good that day. You're like, yeah, I want to go. I want to do this. And we'll meet up on Saturday. I'll meet you at the dock, such and such time. And let's go do this. We'll be ready to have some fun. And then you call a day before and you cancel. Now, you're not canceling because something drastic has come into your world and you just really can't keep this commitment. You're canceling because A, you may not feel as good as you do, when you made the commitment, or B, you just for some reason that isn't a reason, you just don't want to do it. You don't want to go. You don't want to stick to the plan, right? That is a no-no. This is how we lose connection with community, and how we lose trust within one another, because you are not honoring your word. You're not keeping your commitment. You're not following through. I always, as I work through this energy, I suggest that if you are going to make a commitment with someone, for whatever it is, make sure you follow through with it. And this is why I made a video on not being afraid to say no. Mean what you say and say what you mean. If you don't want to do something, then just simply say no, thank you. I just simply don't want to go. If the other party cannot honor that, then you already know where the relationship stands, right? But if there is nothing that's truly stopping you from following through with your commitments that you make to other energies, then I highly suggest that you keep them. This is how we will build community. This is how we will build trust within one another. When we honor what we say we're going to do and we follow through with that, you are more reliable, okay? You become a reliable energy. Others will speak of you in that nature. This one, when they say what they're going to do, when they mean what they say and say what they do it. There is no in between. There's no gray area. They are going to do what they said they will do, because that is their energy signature. That is their pattern. And I can trust that individual to make good on that, okay? This will be so helpful for us to really let our guards down in our lives, in the world, right? We will start trusting more, and we will feel safe, to be honest, because you will know that you can trust someone's word and they value you enough to stick to that word. And when you know that you're valued, you feel amazing with the connection. You feel like this is a true bond. Family, business, lover, friend, all of it. Everyone together is sticking to the plan and not deviating from it because of bullshit. Most of us, when we make a commitment and then we cancel, it's because of bullshit. It's not because something really, really, really terrible is taking place and we just cannot do it. I'm not saying that's the case for everything. One size shoe does not fit all. I get it. But you know what I'm talking about. You've done it. I've done it. And I am here to suggest that we change this narrative so that we can come together, feel more connected, feel more safe with one another, because we are honoring our commitments, okay? So I suggest that if you have fallen into a pattern of canceling and not following through with things, that you try at least one or two things to commit to and follow through with it. Even if you get that nudge, because your soul, your energy gets used to patterns, right? And your ego. So your ego is going to want to tell you, you don't keep your commitments. You already know how to back out of that. So when that comes up, you say, no, I am going to ignore my egomaniac self in this moment in time. And I'm going to keep my commitment, okay? So practice this. Try it. If someone asks you to do something, say yes to it. If you want to, okay? Now, I'm not telling you to say yes to something you don't want to do. If you find interest in this, and this is something that, I told you we always say yes to commitments when we're feeling good, right? So say yes to it. And when it comes time to honor that commitment, do not back out of it. Okay? If you struggle with this heavy, I suggest you meditate on it. And when I say meditate, I don't necessarily mean that you have to go the traditional route of meditating. I don't do traditional meditating. Meditation is really being able to be quiet with yourself without any distractions. So if that means you want to sit on the side of your bed for 5 minutes and just sit there and stare at the blank wall, trust me, that's a form of meditation. You are getting intuitive nudges, intuitive downloads, and they are coming into you. You might even receive those downloads when you're sleeping in your dream state, okay? But meditate on learning how to keep your commitments and honoring your word. However you would like to meditate, whatever works for you. This will help you build a character within inside of yourself, and you will be known as a reliable personnel, a reliable personality, a reliable energy. People, places, and things can rely on you to keep your word. These energies that we are going through for the next 20 years, I believe, because Aquarius, I'm not an astrologer. Remember that, y'all. We are on here talking about life challenges and how we get through them. But I believe us being in, oh God. I'm drawing a blank right now because whatever. It's trying to attack that part, but it's okay. Whatever it is in for the next 20 years, Aquarius, I don't know if it's Saturn or whatever. Like I said, go follow an astrologer. Go study that part if you would like to. But we will be in an energy in an Aquarius for the next 20 years, or it might be 19 now. I think it's already been a year. So this energy isn't going anywhere. And that's what I'm really getting at. So work on this. Don't put it off for another 5 years. Work on it now. Because the closer you get to understanding how to change your old habits, your old patterns, your old mindset, the better you will feel inside, because you are moving and flowing with the evolving energies. Okay, you're moving upward and onward, so you're essentially leaving all the debris and all the old junk behind, and you are doing it because one, you want to. You're not being forced to do it. And two, you want to see your life and your present moments happier, more abundant, and you want to see all those old patterns and things go away. You want to see the newness of life, the newness of what you can create. So I'm really suggesting that you start working on these things right now. and not wait for them. Not wait till you're away from energies that are not so well for you and they're not serving you. Work on them now while you're around those energies. Okay? This will help you move away from them quicker. You will get more intuitive nudges on what to do to get away from it. You'll get miracles. I mean, miracles will be coming out of every which way if you choose to start working on this energy now, transmuting negative into positive, and adopting new beliefs and leaving these old ones behind, okay, that are not even yours anyway. They were just bestowed upon you from various people, okay? I really hope this message brings some clarity to maybe why you may not have a lot of people who trust you, or why you may not really have tight-knit connections with people. It could be a commitment thing. It could be you not keeping your word. It's always other things as well, but this might be a part of it, okay? So this will help you look at yourself and your patterns and see if you do this a lot. And if you do, you have the ability to change it, okay? So I'm sending everyone prosperity, abundance, positivity, the ability to walk this life without caring what others think of you, and not in a mean way, in a way of the only person you really need, or the only energy you really need validation from, or praise, is Source, God. That's it. You don't have to get it from other energies. You really don't. It's nice to come into contact with energies that you resonate with and you feel really good around. That's always a plus. But you really only need approval from God, Source energy. So keep that at the forefront of your thoughts when you feel like you have no one, because you are not alone, okay? And remember, you are here on purpose, with a purpose. And until next time, take care.